Good afternoon, people. PJT, rate my beer. You all know me, and
most of you know me too, I think.
yeah, some are scared. Anyway, 4.9% ABV out of the bottle. I don't know if you can pour that because of your hand, but I can do it if not. Anyway.
No, I'm not going to be able to do
Right. So what I'll do, I'll go and get the. Obviously, you'll know from the thumbnail we're doing Franziskaner Kellerbier, one of Michelle's personal favourites, against Ayinger, again one of your personal favourites.
It
a
is,
brewery that,
yeah.
let's be honest, they can't do a lot wrong then, can they? But does the Kellerbier, and in the Frankie one, been at 5.2 rather than 4.9.
Which is a real personal favourite. So I
kind of edge it for her.
How are they going to compare?
Confusing times, eh? This was just a bonus video. We was never going to do this video until like about half an hour ago.
Yeah.
And I realised that weren't properly cold, so hence the glass. Anyway, I'll get this one on the machine from here.
Got his glass already.
Yep, I've done it. I haven't used manipulated glass because it is what it is, we know what it is. Oh, that, blimey, that was it.
Oh,
Ah.
well, that's, yeah, we've got enough there to compare.
Look at the glass, look.
Yeah, I
Bubbles.
know.
And that's come from our house. So beat that, look. It's
Yeah.
come right from our house, that has. I think it might be where the keg went, if I'm honest, because that glass was just been sat in the kitchen. Can't really get that dirty from clean, can it? Look
No.
at the side of it. So, okay, there wasn't as much of the Frank. It means you drank a butt more than we made out last night. I only wanted a half at the end.
That doesn't surprise me.
I'm not even going to go there. God.
God, I was going to grab that for you.
Oh dear, that was nearly the end of that.
It was nearly the end of it, wasn't it? It was close.
Do you know what?
I'm glad that this glass is heavy,
I
otherwise it would
could
have
tell
gone.
you a story there. Once Michelle went flying, straight through the air in Brighton, and it was Peroni we were both drinking at the time.
It was, yeah.
It was back in a long time ago. It was in a bar in Brighton, and the dog saw another
dog and pulled me backwards on my chair. Well, I went up in the air, but I'll tell you what, saved the beer, didn't I? There was the beer up in the air, not a drop spilled.
So, there's an obvious difference here.
Yeah, the colour. Wow.
It somewhat baffles me. We've had this a few times before, and I didn't think that was a bit darker than that, but
I'm
that.
looking at that and thinking, it looks filtered.
Oh, I can't read the back. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I just sure we've had this before, or I know we've had this before.
Maybe, yeah.
And it was not that way, but there you go. Anyway, there's an obvious difference to this one.
Yeah.
It's two Kellerbiers either way.
Yeah, I'm looking at that, feeling a little bit baffled. Okay.
Don't be baffled. There's a little bit in the bottom, but not a lot.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we've come this far. We might as well just
Yeah, as you can see visually,
a fly.
you've got this really lovely hazy amber colour to the Frankie Keller, and well,
Looks like a light
Yeah.
pilsner, doesn't it?
it does.
The proof is in the pudding. I think we better go on the Ayinger first and put that out the way, because I think
Let's
that
have a
might
smell.
really overpower it. I don't think we've ever reviewed this. Actually, in fact, we haven't had this for ages, have we?
Smells fresh,
I
fruity.
do like
malty.
the Ayinger. We were fortunate enough when we were in Munich. We got a train out there, didn't we? Spent
Yeah.
the day there.
Oh yeah, it was very good.
Ate food there. Done some videos of you behind the bar there. We before YouTube, unfortunately.
Yeah, and it was lovely people, really friendly staff, great
Yeah.
beer and food.
And yeah, the beer was drinking there, especially the 2 wheat beers on draft was phenomenal. Then we went down to the brewery bit away from the hotel, and we actually picked up some stuff, some limited glasses and a load of beer, and I had to carry them all, didn't I?
Yep.
Never, when you're half hammered, right? Never, because it was what, €1 a beer, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
Never
very
be
good
an
value.
idiot and think, I can take all them.
Yeah, because we had to get trained, didn't we?
Let's get the train. We had to sit down on the seat and we drank a beer each on the seat.
Yeah, that's right.
Because they gave them to us out of the fridge. They were warm, they were cold, not warm. But it was really hot that day, and it was yeah, absolutely brilliant day. Right. So what are we
Yep.
getting? We're pondering on this. Yeah, I get that. Sweet malts, bit fruity, yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
That's what my nose was picking up anyway.
I'm missing something.
I'll let you go first.
Okay, here we go, people. Cheers. Yeah. And that. It's totally different to that. I'll say from the start. I just see a message from your daughter and it says cleaner come. She's got a cleaner now. Unbelievable.
Choked on my beer.
I just see a message. I'm nearly passed out. It's like, I don't believe it. How the other half live? Because she ain't got you anymore.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking that.
I'm stunned.
This is nice.
Oh, this is
it's
lovely.
It's light bodied. It's refreshing. It's got almost a wheaty kind of bready taste for me at the beginning.
It's a lovely fruits.
And a fruitiness, yeah.
But it's totally different to that. You know, when it says Kellerbier, you kind of, we have had it before, I just can't remember, and I can't say, well, I don't know, because I just look like a total wally and someone will pick up on it.
There is a slight haziness to it now.
Yeah, but it's quality.
That is,
As that brand always
think
is.
anyone that tries this, nice hot summer's day, you're going to find this ever so refreshing.
It's a cracker.
Yeah, no, it's good.
An absolute cracker, but obviously it's somewhat different to that.
It's a different Kellerbier experience.
End of barrel you see in here, people.
Mm.
End of barrel here, end of barrel. So there you go. That is top drawer for me. I'm not going to lie.
Oh yeah. It's a lot richer, a lot more complex, a lot more body to it than this one.
But, and I've got to be honest here, if I was choosing one of the two, I'm going to choose that.
You would, and I knew he was going to say
There's
that.
a sweetness that I used to love that.
I
Watched it 2 years
the
ago.
breadiness, the sweet maltiness, the hints of caramel in there. I almost describe it as a little bit of, almost like a fig kind of taste to it.
I find it too sweet on my palate now, and I've said
But
that
I
for a
like
while.
the smoothness. I like the silky feeling that you get from this, and those particular flavours, they really do sit nicely on my palate for me. But it just proves that everyone has their own personal preferences.
Yeah. Everyone's famous for 15 minutes, you know. So it's,
I don't think I've ever been. Not famous.
you have always been famous to me, for me. But no, for me, it's got to be this.
Yeah. It's worked out quite nicely, isn't it? Because you'll have that,
Clean.
I'll have that.
Chris,
It is. I'm not knocking that in the slightest.
you could session that.
Very, very good beer. It is light bodied, but it isn't watery. It's got a nice complexity to. There's plenty of flavour in there.
And I do apologise not for using our Ayinger glass. Well, we actually have a few of them, don't we? But
Digging them out,
that was
really
cold
hot
as
in
well,
there
and it was so much easier to use that
just to grab that. It was handy.
than that, and that was in the ice box. And I thought that was perfect because that wasn't cold enough, and that's really done the job. So yeah, they're a double yes, obviously, but for me, especially on a hot summer's day, that can be somewhat too.
I don't know whether you'd find that too heavy, too sweet. I don't know whether it's
I don't find it too
that
sweet.
kind of fig taste that you almost get it. You get it in kind of in the Dunkels,
It's not for me.
which is something that
But
I
it's
really love as
take
well.
nothing
so
away from it. Yeah, it does. It goes along towards a
Yeah.
Dunkel rather
those
than a Weizenbier.
flavours, yeah.
But they're both great in their own way. But that would be more to my palate. It's still a double yes. I know
Oh yeah, definitely. These
I know it was a
are my
mismatch,
favourites.
but I didn't
Yeah.
quite expect that to look like that. But then some of the Kellerbiers are lighter. I didn't think more of that light, but
There
you know,
we go.
what do I remember? At the time, I sit there half drunk, drinking a Kellerbier straight out of the bottle. So I'm not even going to know what colour it is if I'm
That's
honest.
quite true.
You buy all the glasses to put in, and you're like, "Oh, sod it, drink it out of the bottle." You know, we do it, don't we? That's the way we are.
Yeah.
At least we're honest. What can I say? Rather than scabble on anymore, as I said, it's a double yes. It's bonjour.